Hello traders, this is Cris. Thank you for being here and hope you're having an amazing trading week. Today I'm going to share with you a strategy that I've developed and backtested, which works great on major forex pairs, but you may give it also a shot on gold or indices. Firstly, I will explain you the strategy and then I'm going to share with you some results, so stay tuned until the end of this video. Also, if you find our content useful, please don't forget to subscribe because it means a lot to us. Okay, now let me show you the setup of this strategy and then I will give you some examples. So first of all, we will use the 13 minutes chart time frame, and as indicators, let me add the indicators now here. We will use two Fib EMAs and also one more EMA, the 201. So the Fib ones will be the 13 EMA. Okay, and let me color it also because we have to have a clear chart. Okay, the second Fib EMA will be the 21. Okay, and the last EMA used in this strategy will be the 200 EMA, which will be our trend following indicator. Okay, I think I have set it all right. Okay, and now first of all, we have to look at the 200 EMA position. When the price is above the 200 EMA, as we can see here, we will look only for buy entries, and when the price is below the 200 EMA, as we can see in this case, we will look only for short positions. Okay, let me delete this one and go to the next part of this strategy. Okay, after knowing the general trend of our price, we will look at the smaller EMAs. I will give you now a buy example in order to be clear. Okay, so now we are in this buy zone again, and we will be interested only in buys when the 13 EMA is above the 21. We can see the case here, the 13 EMA is above the 21, and then we have to wait for a pullback into these EMAs. Let's see if we get any pullback here. Okay, and I think this candle, yes, this candle made the retouch into the 13 EMA. Actually, it doesn't matter if the retouch is only in the 13 EMA, or there may be the case when the retouch is more impulsive like this, and to make the retouch also in the 21 EMA, it actually doesn't matter. Okay, and after that, when the first candle closes above the 13 EMA, as we can see here, we will place a buy order at the close of this candle. I would like to make an important remark here. So when you are looking for a retest into the smaller EMAs, we have to pay attention to their positions because they have to be nicely fanned out, and otherwise, if you take a position like this one, you will risk to open a position in a ranging market, and this is not the point of this strategy. So going back to our buy order here, it was placed at the top of this candle, and now we are going to set the stop loss 20 points below the 21 EMA, so 86,106 should be fine. Okay, and for the take profit, we may have different approaches. I am going to backtest this strategy with 2.5 to 1 risk-reward ratio. Let me set the target here. Okay, but you may also look as well for the next important resistance zone as a target. It works really great in this way, and your gain on account may be nicely increased. Okay, now let's see how our position will play out. For the moment, everything is good. And let's see if the take profit will be hit. Okay, so for this position, we've got 2.5%. Of course, if we use a 1% risk per trade. And now I am going to give you also a sell example. Let me full screen this one. Okay, so when we are in the sell zone based on the 200 EMA, as we can see here, the price is below the 200 EMA. We will be interested only in sales when the 13 EMA is below the 21, exactly as we can see here. The cross was made, so now we are going to wait for a pullback into these EMAs. Okay, and again, it doesn't matter if the retouch made the retouch into the 13 EMA or in both of them, exactly as we can see here. And we will place a short position at the close of this candle right here, and the stop loss will be 20 points above the 21 EMA in this case, so 36 should be fine. Okay, and I will put my take profit at 2.5 risk reward ratio, and let's see what will happen. Okay, this is quite impulsive candle, and we may take more from this position. Exactly as I told you, you may look for the targets on the important resistance or support zones, and as we can see here, we would take a much greater risk reward ratio if we set the target right here, but it's up to you how you choose to use this strategy. Okay, now I will backtest the US dollar JPY pair on the September 2021, and I will revert shortly with the results. As a remark for the backtesting purposes, if a position is already running, I will not take a new one even if there is a new entry there, because I have already risk on the table and I would like to backtest exactly as I would use this strategy in the real market. So stay tuned, I will be back shortly. Okay, so the backtesting is over and here are our results. I want to mention that the results are based on the 1% risk per trade and after one full month of backtesting. Okay, so we've got 30 trades, 15 of them were wins and 15 were losses, meaning that a 50% win rate was made on this strategy on September 2021. Therefore, using the 2.5 to 1 risk-reward ratio, the gain on account at the end of September month was 22.5%, meaning that you would easily pass any 10% target for any prop firms. Also, max wins in a row were 4 and max losses in a row were 3, therefore it would be no problem with the drawdown rules. If you find this strategy useful, please backtest it first, learn to filter those trades when the smaller EMAs are flat, and also through your self-backtesting you will gain more confidence and you will be prepared for wins and losses as well in the real market. I think that's it for today. Hope I made myself clear, and of course, if you have any questions, feel free to write them in comments or to DM us on Instagram. And regarding Instagram, I can see that lately there appeared several fake accounts using my name and my posts. Our only Instagram accounts are these ones, and the links are also in the video description, so be aware of scammers. We will never DM you first, we are never asking for investments, we are trading only our accounts and we're never going to manage other people's accounts. Okay, so thank you for watching, see you in our next videos, and of course, until then, trade safe and trust the process.